this video now, we move ahead and we will discuss activity in module 5, 6 and 7 as part of milestone 2 submission. To start with, activity 5.1 is about building your prototype. Let's go ahead and start the activity. In this activity, as you can see over here, the first question that is asked to you is, what will be the format of your prototype? Now here, enter the format, whether it's physical or digital, and how you're going to create the same. Clear instruction is given to you in statements below what will be the format of the prototype. In the same way, fill in all the information required henceforth. Now, over here, we need to upload a high resolution picture of our paper or physical or digital prototype. Now, the maximum size of that image should be less than 1 MB. Also remember, the image should be in JPEG or PNG format. If it is a paper prototype that you have built, take a picture of it, save it into your system, and make it of resolution which is within 1 MB. Click next. On a scale of 1 to 5, how useful and clear was the feedback provided on your venture submission? Now, this is your venture feedback provider. How useful was the same? So choose the relevant score and click complete. Once you hit complete, your activity 5.1 is completed. Now let's do the activity 5.2, which is collecting feedback on the prototype. Now, whatever prototype you have created, we request you to go and meet with potential customers to discuss and validate your prototype. And the more the people you validate with, the better your validation quality would be. Once you have validated your prototype with number of individuals, record here how many people directly engage with your prototype in both online as well as offline mode. Go ahead, fill the activity as the question is asked. Once you have completed it, hit complete and finish this activity. Now let's continue with activity 6.1, which is on competition analysis. Now, competition analysis is where you talk about, you've already recorded information about direct and indirect competitors. You have to find their weakness and strength. So here, competitor 1, if you remember, was mentioned as Respo Care, right? This is the competitor 1 you had mentioned. So make a mention of this very competitor over here, right? Mention their strength and weakness and do this for all your global as well as national competitors. Now here you have to list the strength and weak of two competitors who are your national competitors, and then list strength and weakness of your two global competitors. Next, record how will our product or service be better than the competitor solutions. List three factors. Okay. Once you have completed activity 6.1, hit complete. The activity 6.2 is about opportunity assessment. So let's start doing this activity. Here, you have to calculate the total addressable market, serviceable available market, and serviceable obtainable market of your product. Now, one good way to do the same is to use ChatGPT or any other AI tool to do it in the most viable format. So let me use ChatGPT. It would be a good practice to mention your TAM and SAM in Indian National Rupee and not only US dollars. Now, to estimate a SOM, we got to understand how much price we will be charging per customer. So that is what we enter here, how much charge we would be charging per customer per unit, and then how many units we plan to sell in 2 years. SOM is an estimation of the sales or the market that you can acquire in 2 to 3 years. So let's say in 2 years, I'm going to acquire at least 4 lakh customers. Then what's your SOM estimate? Then my SOM estimate will be 4 lakh multiplied by 2500, which is around 100 crore, which is around rupees 100 crore in the first, which is around rupees 100 crore in the first 2 years of the product's inception. Once you have completed this, hit complete and finish your venture activity 6.2. Now you have completed all the venture activities under module 6. In the same way, let's go ahead and complete our venture activity 7.1 and 7.2 under module 7. So venture activity 7.1 and 7.2 is about business model. So here first we will select the revenue model and a pricing, and then create a business model using lean canvas. So let's start with module 7.1. First you can go ahead and review different types of business model and what are they. Go ahead, select an appropriate revenue model for your primary customer segment. So I'm going to select product manufacturing model. If it is not listed over here, you can select this blank tab and mention product manufacturing. Go ahead, for the primary customer segment, estimate how much you will charge them per unit of the product or service. As we had mentioned even before, we are going to charge 2,500. Enter the detail, click next. Go ahead, now enter what will be a revenue model for your secondary customer segment. Complete this venture activity and hit complete. So my activity 7.1 is done. Now let's go ahead and complete activity 7.2. So here we will be building the lean canvas, and for that certain elements such as problem, solution, customer segment would be taken from your previous activities itself. So only activities such as what is the unique value proposition or distribution channels would be asked here. Go ahead, fill these details. Once complete, hit the complete button, and now complete option, and now your activity 7.1 and 7.2 are done. So with that, our milestone 2 is ready for submission. If you see here, even before submitting your milestone 2, you can go ahead and click on your venture feedback, and a ChatGPT venture feedback provider will open up. You can evaluate your presentation deck by clicking on this. You can go back and download your presentation deck from uh, the top of the page over here. Once you download it, you can upload it here and get feedback for your presentation, especially activity 5.1, 5.2, 6.1, 6.2, and 7.1, 7.2. Whatever course correction has to be done can be done before submission of your milestone 2. Now, milestone 2 is ready for submission. Let me go and see if I can submit the same. When I click on submit, it's asking me to complete the quiz. So go back, complete the quiz. Once you have completed the quiz, come back and try submitting it. It will again intimate you to try venture feedback. If you have not tried yet, please go ahead and try it. If you have tried it, ignore it. Once again, close and click on submit. And this time when you click on submit, the submit option becomes active. Click on submit. In case if you're not able to see the submit option active, maybe you have your milestone 2 has not been opened up, or you have exceeded the evaluation deadline. In that case, please speak to your respective faculty member or facilitators regarding the same.